Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. Today I'm taking a break from OP11 leaders. Jinbei and Shirahoshi are still coming, but today I wanted to play some Pudding. I've been itching to play this since I first played this 8-cost Katakuri back in the blue-purple Luffy video. And after the Kata video, when I got to use this combo, like man, we've got to try Pudding. We've got to try Pudding. So this is the list that I'm working with at the minute. If you don't want to listen to me talk about lists, if you want to skip straight to the gameplay, as ever, timestamps are in the description, but for everyone who does want to hear me talk about this list, let's talk about it. So I've been a very vocal critic of this leader for the last two sets, since she came out. She was very, very boring. For all of set 8 and all of set 9, you had very little agency of your own with this deck. You were simply ramping, and then playing 10 mum, 10 mum, 9 mum, 9 mum, 10 ace. And it just wasn't very interesting. The gameplay was not stimulating. Now, yes, you've still got that, but we've got much more of a package here. We've got more searchers, we've got more rampers, and we've got much more interesting top end. So if you're not familiar with Pudding, what you do is she's purple-yellow, big mum, 4 life, 5k, nothing funky. When attacking, flip the top 2 cards of your life face up. If you do, the Rampadon is rested. Inbuilt ramp, similar to Purple Luffy, but even better because you don't lose a life, you just have to meet this condition, is incredible for your consistency. This deck is very consistent at making its game plan. And what is that game plan? Well, our game plan is, whilst I did say it's a bit more interesting now, it is still ramped to 10 mum, primarily. And the way that we're going to do that is through our curve. On 1, because you always want to go first with this deck. Every single game, you want to go first. Maybe into BY you go second. Whatever. In general matchups, you're going first. On 1, you want to do your searches. We've got 2 of them now. We've got this Pudding, which is top 4 for Big Mum or Sanji, other than herself. And we've got this one, which is top 5 for Big Mum, other than 1 cost Big Mums. So it can't grab Pudding, and it can't grab Flampe. And that is why I'm a little lower on the Flampe. Was a big fan of this at 4 before, but because one of our searchers can't get it, I like maximising our odds of being able to find a 2k when that's what you need. On 3, you've got 2 options now. Previously, you weren't doing much. You may be playing the Viola blocker. I'll pull her up. And you could still play Viola. What it does is flips your life face down, so then you can use your leader effect again. On 3, what you're doing now, you've either got Perospero. I brought him back in. I think this is really nice into matchups that aren't specifically like blue-purple Luffy. Against them, it's fine, but it's not great. And also just having the chance of a trigger. We're not playing very many triggers at all in this deck, but having one of these come out of life is quite nice. And the other 3 on play now is Brûlé. This is a new card, 3 for 1k. On play, you take a life, and then if your lead has the Big Mum Pirates type, you ramp an active Don. It's actually very similar to this kid we got a little bit ago. Where's he? Yeah, this one. It's the exact same card as this, but it has counter, 1 less power. I think the counter is better than having 5k power, honestly. So, big fan of this Brûlé. Then, our 5 Don turn literally never exists because we're always ramping to 4 with this. So, then we're on 6 or more. If we're on 6, we're going to be on 6 or 7, depending on whether you use Brûlé or not. You're going to play out this Katakuri, flip the top card of your life face down, ramp up 1, and then use your leader effect again, because you always take your first hit on this. Good players will simply not swing. However, that's less relevant now, as we'll go over in a minute, but you always want to take the first swing. Then you're going to flip that second life, ramp again, then you're on 8, you're going to be on 10 next turn. It's incredible. And then from there, you're going to just start to play out your boss monsters. You've got 10 mum, of course. You know what that does. You've got this new 8 cat, which I'm sure you've seen him before. If at the end of your turn, he restands something else, ramps a Don as rested. That's not so relevant in this deck, but it is still nice. The card's really good, and you're going to summon it with 2 cat, which just trashes and summons a big Katakuri from hand with a cost equal to how many Don your opponent's got. And the nice thing with Pudding, not only can you summon this, you've also got a little bit of redundancy. You can summon this, Card's not amazing right now. Really good for dealing with opposing 8-cost purple Katakuri's though, in matchups like blue-purple, or against purple Katakuri. Other than that, not that important, but it's just nice to have an 8/8 that you can summon for 2. I'm also playing 2 of the purple 9-cost Linlin. Not super high on this card, but it is pretty good. You sometimes just need a heal and you're not seeing these. So that's kind of the main time when this comes up. I'm also on 2 of this 10-12 Rush Big Mum. The card's fine, it's not super good, but I think at 2 it's fine. It's really nice having just these 10-12 bodies into the blue-purple. And also into some aggro matchups. This can come in, remove a dude, and then be very hard to deal with. So it's sometimes better than the 10-12 Big Mum in some spots. It just depends on what your opponent's got. For example, if you're playing as a green-purple, and they've got that double attack Luffy, that's a really important one to remove. So this may well be better than playing out the 10 Mum. However, this slot I am not sold on. In terms of the supporting cast, we've already gone over 2-cat. In terms of 2Ks, I've got 2 Flampe, lets you take a life to meet your leader effect easier. Fine, it's Big Mum searchable, but it's not searchable off of this, which is why I'm only on 2. I'm on 4 of the Zeus, because this is the best 2K in Big Mum now. It's a 2 cost that kills a 5. At the end of the game, this just kills like any blocker in the game, pretty much. Even in the mid-game, this can kill some mid-range targets. Things like a Zorager or a Sangoro, which is alright. And I'm also on 4 of the Charlotte Daifuku. This is 100% better than the 10 siblings in this deck. Because you don't have a 5-don turn. You're always going from 3 to 6. So, having this is okay. If you don't have the 6-cat, it's obviously not a very optimal play. But it's better than doing nothing. And there's not that many other 2Ks that I'd want to play. Other cards, and I've got 2 0 costs because we do play a reasonable amount of bricks. But not as many as we used to. I've gone down from 4 to 0. Other cards you could play. I think the first one I'd want to include is Charlotte Anana. This is really good. I really want to find room for a couple of these. Thinking of cutting either the Linlins or Pero for a couple of these. Just having a chump blocker is really nice. Doesn't come up as much as in Purple Cat, which is why I wouldn't go to 4 in this deck. But it's not bad, and it can help you out in the aggro matchups. Uso Hachi is also another very good one. It's just a really good 2K. If you're not that worried about having that many searchable 2Ks, you can fit in some Uso Hachis. It's the best 2K in purple. Some people are on Bedge, which is fine. I'm just not big on this card when you're not playing Enel or Kata, because you don't have as many life with this deck. And unless it's like the bottom one, it doesn't really matter. If you have this as like in the top 2 lives, well, I'd almost always rather that be either a Zeus or a Daifuku. So he's fine. You can include Bedge if you like. No one's going to look at you funny, but I'm personally not on him. I think that's most of the cards you would include in a deck like this. There's not that many other cards that are that good. I think this build is very strong. Like I say, the main cards that I think are very flexible are these 2 Linlins and these Peros, and some of the 2Ks. Hey, that's enough talking for now. Here's the games. Playing into Blue-Purple Luffy, I'm going to go first. No 6-cat, but we do have 2 searchers. Let's keep. The chance of it not being in like the top 10 is pretty low. No, we can't grab Pudding, right? Yeah. We'll grab 2-cat out of those. Could have grabbed Brulee? I don't know. I'm going to go with the 2-cat. But you just got to believe. I will find 6-cat. I will. And here he is from the top ropes. Sometimes lucky, I guess. Putting in a Pero. Excellent. That Pero being about there is the best place for him to be. Because that life I mean, to be fair, top life would have been pretty good too. Gear 2nd, very nice, going to ramp up. Will we see a swing of 7? I would advise not to. He's going to anyway. No trigger. Very nice. 6-cat, deploy, use that, ramp up. 6 at your life, sir. Would you like to counter? I think you would. Zeus, sure. Give us an Usohachi. Very nice. He's on 7. We don't have 10 mum. Well, we have this 10 mum, but we don't have the other 10 mum. But he does ramp, so we can do 8 cat, 2 cat, which is just broken. Absolutely broken. Now, I've got the choice of whether or not I want to trigger this Peros Pero. Not sure what the answer is. I think the answer is... we'll see what he does with the rest of this Don. If it's just 10, I probably will trigger the Peros Pero because we're not in much danger and we hopefully find a 10 mum at some point. 8 and holds 2. But we're always taking it. Do I want to use this? Low-key I do. For the turn after this, because I don't think we might not get the 10 mum. That's a tough call. I'm going to use it. I'm going to ditch the Searcher. I'm not sure on that one, though. Really not sure on that one. We'll swing 7, because we might as well. And then that's going to be all our swings for the turn. I'm going to play out Peros Pero, Katakuri, sorry. Then 2 Don, play it over Pudding. Then we'll pass it over. So we've now got 2 Katas. That's really good. We need to start seeing our 10 mums. I'll tell you that for free. He gets an Usohachi. No doubt he's going to be looking for Sanji Linlin though this turn to get rid of our Kata and heal himself. He's currently in danger of death if he does not have Linlin. 8 to 5. We'll go no blocker resolve. I don't mind taking 1 here. Okay, because we have these blockers. Imagine if there was like Raging Tiger, but it cost 10 and got rid of 2 8s. Interesting. That is interesting. What the heck? Character battles a strike act. We got any strike action? We do. Character gains 3 hits on power during the turn. Incredible. We'll just block 1, and this is going to be 8 probably, so we'll block 1 again. I don't want to go down to 0. That's crazy. No need for that. Yeah, we have to block 1 again. We'll give him one of these Daifukus. We don't need 2 of them. I mean, that's a pretty good one. Let's see if we can bait a little bit of counter out of him. No. Cool. No. Hope we got a lot of counter, buddy. 2k. Gum Gum Giant. That's a good one. Okay. That keeps him in the game, I think. We're going to get 2 more cards out of him anyway. So he's going to be at 4 cards going into his turn. He's going to be at 6 cards after his reset phase. Yeah, we've just got so much pressure now. Ditches the Sanji. Goes to 10. Very nice. Pass it over. We'll go 8 once more into 6. 2-1, please. There's the 1. Here comes the... Oh. There was no 2. I mean, look, Matt. Look, I mean, we got a little lucky top deck in the 10 mum. Even if we didn't have that, like we had the rush 10 mum, I'd have been doing like the same swings, a 7, an 8, an 8, and then I'd have played. If he countered all of them, we rush into this. If he doesn't counter all of them, then we rush into his. We attack his life for 15. I mean, it's. I think it was pretty convincing regardless, even if we didn't top deck this 10 mum. These Katakuris are just insane. When you summoning this for 2, is absolutely bananas. Hey, well played to our opponent. Let's move on. If you're still enjoying this video, do consider leaving a like and subscribe. It really helps me out and you'll get more OP11 content in your feed. Going first into Blue Purple Luffy. We've got 6 cat, so we should probably keep. We'll pass it over. I think I'm going to forgo the Pero. It's not really that good in this matchup. Especially if you're going first. If you're going second, I really like it. But going first, not so much. Doing double searches, grabs a gear 2 and an 8 cost Luffy. I definitely don't love it in that case. Do I want to do this search? Yeah, I do want to do this search, I think. 2 cat's going to be good. None of these others are sparking joy. Let's take the 2 cat. What's there? There's a Lin and a 0 cost. Sure. The Linlin's nice, especially given that we just bot decked the other one. Really hope he swings. The best players will just not swing into you. But let's see. Let's see what he goes for, chat. He did! What a fool. Excellent. Now, let's keep it simple. Deploy this, use the card action. And then we're going to swing in for 6. And we're at 10 next turn. Incredible. Yeah, we have to. Flampe and a Linlin. Cool, why not? Pass it over. So depending on how much he ramps this turn, if he ramps at all, we get to do 2 cat combo plus something else. We don't have a great something else for that at the minute. But you never know, we could get something off the top. 10 mum would be ideal, but we simply don't have it. Currently it's looking like 2 cat, 8 cat plus Pero, which is fine, but it's not amazing. I don't think he'll have much for 4 though. Probably just a swing 10. Same difference. I mean, I was saying it's pretty good. It is in fact pretty good. Let's go with that. Do 7 on 6 and then we'll do 10 mum. Loses Sanji. Cool. Game 1, trash 1. Loses another Sanji. That's another 2k out of his face. And we developed 10-12, which is very important. He wants to red rock. That's fine. He's not developing anything himself. So, it's swings and roundabouts, right? Grabs a 2k. Sure. This 2k is a bit mid. I don't like this one in the deck. I like the Sanji. I like the Usahachi. Okay, he does go Sanji Linlin. Gets rid of our Kata. Pretty good. He's going to go back to 2. We don't currently have another Big Mum. Which is, of course, not ideal. But I will take this. We don't know what this is. This is the life that we got with the Big Mum. That's pretty good. Oh, that's disgusting, actually. We can 2 cat, develop Pero. Is that even better? Yeah, it's better to go wide now. Definitely better to go wide now. We're going to do 2, 2, 3. That's 7. So we're going to have 3 Don left for fun. We can swing 8, 12. That's really nice. We can probably burn like a gear second and a life. This is a really, really, really good set of draws here. Doesn't have a gear second. Incredible. Yeah, and he is on 9. I'll put this in the life, why not? We'll put it on the top to try and draw something good. And then we'll go with Pero. And then we'll just stand this up. Look at that, we got to swing 8, play 2 8Ks, and a Pero for fun. That's ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. He needs another Sanji Linlin. Gets a chopper 2k. Yeah, he needs, like, this. At least Lilin again. So otherwise, well, he's fucked. He's just fucked. We'll give him a 2k here. I don't mind taking a couple swings, but I don't want to take 10 million. We'll give him the Daifuku. The Zeus could be okay. Pudding is always good. Yeah, just another Big Mum. He's going to have to put our Pero in our life as well, which is, like, not amazing. And he's losing a lot of cards here. A lot of cards. He needs to put the Pero in the life. The aggression is going to be too strong with it here, I think. Yeah, correct. Smart play. Let's go with this, see what we get. 9 Mum's not going to do anything. We'll grab 10 Mum for next turn. Because I very much doubt we win this turn. It's possible. But I just doubt it. Never mind. We do win this turn. Yeah, I mean, I guess he had 3k counter. We're going to start with 8. He can give us the counter. Then we go 8. He takes 12. Yeah, we just win, actually. I was anticipating him having, like, giants and stuff. But no, with a hand like that, we just win. That turn was ridiculous, bro. The turn where we played Kata, Pero. That was nuts. But this 10 Mum, just so good. Especially if you get to go first. You get to go first, or if you go second and they don't get the triple ramp, because we, like, almost always get the triple ramp. They don't get the triple ramp a good amount of the time. Man, it's nuts. Either way, we'll play to our opponent. Let's move on. Got a game into Nami. Oh. I'm going to go first. We're looking... Got a game into Nami, and I'm going first. We're looking for that 6-cost Katakuri. I'm going to mulligan because I don't love this hand. That's much better. Wow. That is incredible. Deploy this. Grab a 10 Mum. Don't love sending another one to the bottom, but it is what it is. Next turn, very simple. We're going to be going with the Pero. Swinging in 5. Flip our lives. Ramp up. Very easy. Demand either a card out of our opponent or their first life. So they are going to try and force us to trash our lives and cards with their Big Mums, but ours is simply bigger. Our Big Mum is very big. She's epic. Wait for our opponent here. He's taking his time on 2. I don't really know what the debate is. We might make a cut here and then come back in a moment. Okay, so he came back and played Zeus. Kills our Pudding. That's very interesting. Going down a life already is wild. I didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming in the slightest. But hey, I mean, I guess if it works. A little weird though. Let's just go in for 5. Use the card action. Oh, it's a 10 Mum. Lovely. And a 6 cat. That's less lovely. But it's okay. He should definitely counter this one. you got to counter this one. You don't want to be going down too low, right? Not with 10 Mum in the building. Not with 10 Mum here. Wow. Never mind, I lied. Go with this and pass it over. So the Pero is not a mandatory inclusion. But I do like the idea of having something good to do on 3. Obviously, if he bounces it with a Nojiko, it sucks a bit, but it is what it is. We've at least forced something out of him. If he doesn't hit us, we won't be able to get the Katakuri down to ramp all the way up to 8 on this next turn. But you never know, we can dig with the puddings, try and get a life taker. The brulee would be really good. If he doesn't hit us, finding the brulee off the puddings. He's going to go with the Hiyori, put something cringe in life, no doubt. Kikunojo, maybe? Raging Tiger, to get rid of our Pero, is a very reasonable one. I'm guessing that's going to be a Red Rock or a Raging Tiger to get rid of our Pero. That's my best guess. We are swinging. We're definitely taking. No trigger. You don't get to draw a card because your hand's too high. Then we're passing over 2 cats. Nice for later. That's cool. So we're going to go with this. I guess we can attack with the Peros Pero first, right? If this is a Raging Tiger and he wants to trigger it now, then so be it. He's going to use the leader effect. I don't mind this being sideways because I don't mind if he wants to attack. If he wants to attack this instead of me, that is brilliant for me because I get the search and he's not putting pressure on my face. We're going to go 6 cat. Then we'll go. There's no put. Well, we have to attack anyway to ramp. There's an 8 cat in there. That's nice to know. I'm sure we'll want that at some point. Someone with this. And then we'll do 1 Don, we'll do a pudding. All this pudding. Now we'll go with the... Let's go with this one. I don't think we need any more 2 cats. I think I'll just grab the Lin. We might need... What am I scared of? Jozu? Not really. Let's grab a 2k, honestly. I'm fine with the 2k there. We've got 2 10 mums. We've got an 8 cat eventually. If we can get another 8 cat, so that if you get 2, you can do 8 and 2 for another 8, which is crazy. That is really crazy. And like I say, if he wants to attack the Peros Pero, that's fine. That's fine. You're giving me a card. This isn't going to be meaningfully attacking, really, until the late game. And you're not attacking my leader, which is brilliant. So he's on 6. Jozu's got to be his play. If I was... Okay, Nami. That's excellent. We get to keep the kata. Incredible. Incredible. We'll see where this 6 goes. I'll happily take down to 2. We're going to be healing next turn anyway. We're just going to go with a very simple swing with leader, swing with kata, play out Big Mum. Very simple play. Not going to swing with the Peros Pero because we don't need to. I probably shouldn't have last turn either, but, you know, getting the aggression off potentially could come in clutch here if he does attack the Peros Pero. We'll be back at 4 lives if that's the case. Yeah, you can have it. We'll grab another 10 mum. That seems pretty good. Okay. Okay. In that case, honestly, I'm just going to start with the 10 mum. Now we get... Oh, it was a red rock. I knew it. Genius. Let's go 5. See what he does here. He can block. If he blocks, I'll attack the Katakuri into the Nami. But I think realistically, he should just give a 2k. Or give a leader effect, sorry, here. Because he's going to have to counter this as well. Going down to 1 already feels... Well, going down to 0 already feels crazy. He does. Gives a Zeus. I'll attack once more. Get 1 more card. Let's see what he's going for. He could take. It would be risky, but he could take. And just rely on his blockers and his counters. But I don't know. It's a bit weird. Yeah, he gives us a 2. That's the safe play for sure. He needs a red rock to get rid of this, really. He really does need that. That would be very good. But he's already seen 1, he put it in his life for some reason. So with any luck, he might not have another one. And if that's the case, well, he should have definitely kept this. But I'm expecting red rock here, and then 9 into kata. And I need to work out whether I want... Okay, that's not... Oh no, he's only got 2 done, so it would be 7 into kata. This is probably a 0 cost. But we're just going to trash it, so literally who cares? He does have the red rock. Okay. Just swing 5. I'll take it. I'll take it, it's no problem. You're definitely not swinging with this blocker, otherwise you lose the game. So, want to swing 5? Conceal, hello? You concealing your brain? Yep, we'll take it, no trigger. But that's fine. Go, oh, there's a nice 8 cat for us there. Boy, this, game 1, trash 1. Oh, it was a Raging Tiger, what a shame. If only you had that Raging Tiger, that would be awesome. Ah, dear. Good fun, though. Good fun. He's going to block. Well, I'm going to demand 2 cards. If we swing here, it just demands a 2k. We swing here, it demands his leader effect and a 1k. But still 2 cards. He's running out. And he's got to have another red rock this turn. Okay, gives us a 0 cost and a 8 cost kid. Yeah, that's really not very good. Then we'll end the turn. So if he doesn't have a red rock, he's in danger. Even if he does have a red rock, he's in danger. Just less danger. Next turn, I'm thinking, depending on what he does, because he needs a blocker as well is the thing. This matchup honestly might just suck for Nami. This 10 mum's just incredible, because they don't really play healing. Sometimes they play Yamato, but outside, they're not playing Ace. Ace is too greedy, in my opinion. It's usually just maybe like 1 or 2 Yamatos. I mean, he could heal here with that, but we should play another 10 mum. This card's crazy. That's crazy in this matchup. Because they just don't put on any pressure. Their early game is just absolute shit. At least with the standard build. I have been seeing some more people playing Kikunojo lately, which is pretty cool. Gives you that bit of extra aggression. I'll be right back. The mother load. And there's the disconnect. Yeah, I mean, there is absolutely nothing he can do here. He's 7 mums. We can honestly just give him a life and play another 10 mum. But realistically, we trash our own life and then just win. But yeah, I mean, that was... You can't get more convincing than that. He had absolutely no hope in hell. We'll play to our opponent, but let's move on. We'll go into Usopp. Let's see how this one goes. We're going first. It's risky because we don't have the kata, but I think we'll keep because we've got a lot of searchers. I don't love bottoming a 10 mum, but I do want this kata more than anything else. We'll pass it over here. So his 2 on turn, got to be looking for that Leo. Very nice. Going to be looking for that Corridor Colosseum now. That's the most important card for Usopp to see. No doubt. On our turn, I probably will play this Brûlé. Unless we top deck exactly Peros Pero. In which case I won't. Zoro and Cavendish ditching Rebecca. Does have the stage, that's good for him. We get that 10 mum. That 10 mum's not amazing. But let's go 5 and 5. Use the card action. 6 cat and a searcher. Sure, it's fine. I do value playing quite aggressively here. He's likely just to play a 4 cost anyway. Either a Zoro or a Cavendish. Counters out of that swing. Interesting. Give him the Brûlé. Use the card action. Gain an active Don. And then we'll play out this. That's 2 10 mums at the bottom. Let's put it back to the top. So about 30 card deep, there's a 10 mum. It's going to be tough to get round to, though. We've already used 2 searchers. We're going to have to rely on this one and then this one, I think, this game. 5 and 5, I'm going to counter this one. We'll give him the Flampe, right? think it has to be the Flampe. Yeah, it has to be the Flampe. Cav, sure, seems good. At least we've got that. That's a nice one to see. That is a nice one to see. Right, let's go with this. Deploy, use the card action. Then I'm going to go 5. If we ramp, we reveal this, but then we get to see the top card of his deck. It just kind of doesn't matter, but... yeah, whatever. Peros, that is... okay, that's a nice one that I don't know about. That's a trigger. Shame that he knows about that now, but... nice regardless. Let's attack 5 here with this. This might divert his attention into the Brûlée, which I'm absolutely fine with. Don't care about this in the slightest. He can't do Kyrios next turn. Frankie. Now let's do a search. Push that big mum up. And I'm definitely going to take the 8 cat. As much as that is like all our 2 cats as well at the bottom. What are we even drawing? We're drawing like 2Ks for the entire game. That's not amazing. Could have took the 2 cat there. Don't know. Tough call. Could have took the 2 cat there though. Might have been reasonable. So his best play here is probably Cavendish plus Idio. When he attacks this one here, we're absolutely going to let that go. Guess he can play Frankie now. Either way, that's long gone. I don't care about Brûlée anyway. Not at all. And we'll see what else he's got for his 6th Don. Presumably at least 1 swing into our life, but I will take... we're playing 10 mum anyway, so it's no problem. I always like to just slam the 10 mum immediately, especially where he's going to his 8. He red rocks, and it denies him the Rebecca Kyrios combo for a turn. Brilliant. Great for us. Wow, I can't believe it wasn't a trigger. That's insane. Frankie, sure. Sure thing. We get another 8 cat. Probably going to be our play for next turn. Just to make it hard for him to attack into us. But I do really like slamming the 10 mum immediately. Let's go 5. Does he have a Barto? He doesn't. He has an Idio, but he doesn't have a Barto yet. That's important, because these can attack into Idio. They can't attack into Barto. At least not for free. Wow, takes. That's a little crazy. Keep going at face then. He countered I was going to attack Cavendish. But as he's taking me, he doesn't even get the draw off this Frankie. It's terrible. It's really, really bad. You have to counter there, I think. Boys, Rebecca. Sure, I mean, I guess you get a search. What do we grab? We have an idiot. Woody Mill, Corridor Coliseum, and a 7-cost Rebecca. So he's got the combo. Let's take this out while we can. Just in case of any crazy double attack King Kong gun shenanigans later. Let's just go with this. Pass it over. We get rid of a Cavendish. He's got 8 cards in hand. So it's looking pretty good for us. I can't lie. He needs a blocker. Otherwise we have Rush 10 mum. And we also just have 12-15. Which is pretty crazy. He's got to get a blocker this turn. Realistically, he needs... I think he needs exactly Red Rock Idio this turn to remove our 10 mum and develop a blocker. That seems very important to me. 2 into 2, yep, you got it. Six into 5, he's digging. He's got to be digging for that red rock. Hand's enormous, by the way. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is going to go here. We're going to see... We're either going to see Rebecca Kyrios But if it's Rebecca Kiros, we just win. So I'm going to take this. With the feeling that if he has like a really bad play, he's going to attack big into this Kata if we counter there. He's not going to want to attack our life to trigger the Peros Pero as well. Is another thing to consider. He cannot deal with his Peros Pero right now. And I will trigger it by... absolutely. We'll ditch one of these 8 cats. We don't need 2 of them. So he's pretty disincentivized from attacking us. And that is kind of a nice and bad side of us using that extra leader effect when we didn't need to. We do get the knowledge, which is interesting. Yeah, and there's the concede. Yeah, he didn't have Red Rock. He had absolutely no way of dealing with that. Oh, we had another Peros Pero at the bottom. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hey, very convincing win against Usopp. I mean, when you ramp that much, what can they do? We'll get into Koby. I'm going first. No, I want to see the 6 cat. We get it. Brilliant. This is a really nice hand as well, actually. Big fan of this. We're going to grab the 10 mum. We'll definitely want that. And pass it over. Card's so nuts, man. Card is absolutely bananas. Peacock comes down. Going to do a search. Grabs a Kuzan. That would be really nice for him on 4. Peacock comes down again. Hey, he's drawing well. Good. I'm pleased. Gets the 8-cost Koby. That's going to be very nice. Let's just go 5 at life. Use the card action. An 8 cat and a Brulee. Not bad. No, then we'll just play out Peros Pero. End the turn. If he wants to kill it, we get a search. Great. And he can't kill it this turn anyway, so we're going to get at least 1 swing out of this guy. Yep. You never want to swing into Pudding on this turn. You never do it. Unless you're a really aggressive deck, like a Doflamingo or something like that. Then obviously you do. 2 cats, great. Not yet, but it will be. Let's start 5. Peros Pero. Gives us 1. Now let's go 6 for 6 cat. Use that. We don't have anything else to do with this 1, so we'll just swing 6. Use the card action. Oh, there's a Peros Pero in there. That's a nice little trigger. Pass it over. Gives us an Aramaki. So he counts out both of those. Cool. Got 2 cards out of him. That's really nice. This Peacock's really good. Massive fan of this card, by the way. This is so much better than this Pudding. Because it doesn't have the 2-cost stipulation. But it also has just a better activate main effect. Doll. Sure. Hibari. Okay, Hibari's pretty good. That's a mistake, I think. I mean, you can do 5 into 5, I guess, but... Yeah, we're letting this go. Take another 10 mum. Seems pretty good to me. Think. Maybe premature. But I think the game might be over. Yeah, I'll take a hit. I don't mind taking 1. Peacock can attack active. Sure, if you want to take out my Pudding, I really don't care. I really don't care. Sure. Sure, bro. 1 to 5. Yeah, we'll just give him a Brulee here. I don't want to take too many hits. Although, honestly, we could have took that and just triggered the Peros Pero. We got double cats now. This is broken. This is absolutely broken. He's going on to 8 Don. And we're just about to slam a 10 mum. Don't care about this, but I do kind of want to take out this Kuzan. Because it can let his characters attack actives. Cool, lets it go. Then we'll go... Honestly, just 7 at life. Cool, 10 mum, deploy, game, crash, and go to an Aramaki. It's a nice one to get rid of, that's 2k. If you want to do Helm Weapon Koby, you can, but you're not going to take out the Linlin, and we're just going to go... Sure, we're going to go with the Doll. -6, so it's at 6. We can do 9 into 6. I mean, can we save that? Ooh, we kind of can't, actually. You know, we kind of can't save that from 9 on 6. I mean, we can, but like then we have to let this go as well. And we lose all of our 2 cats. I think we just let the Linling go. That feels weird though. That does feel weird. Yeah, I think we have to. I can't lose this. And all our 2... Can I lose... Oh, we can, right? No, because he can block. He doesn't lose this turn. He probably loses next turn if we develop 2 Linlins. I don't like losing all these 2 cats. That seems crazy. No, I'm going to defend this. That's a little awkward though, actually. If he just goes 9, we are screwed. Actually, he can go way more than 9 because he should have used these peacocks. Cause, I mean, the chance of us having 2-1 is pretty high. And we don't, but I feel like he should have used these peacocks, in all honesty. But let's just go with another one. Just blocks here. No, doesn't. Okay, goes down to, like, no cards in hand. Interesting. Does he have another doll? Ditches a peacock to buff Hibari. Ditches a peacock to buff Hibari. 9 and 7. Koby attack active. Okay. This is getting a little spooky. I think we're still good, but it is getting a little spooky. Can't lie. Okay. He's living. He do be living. Yep, you got it. We can just develop everything now. Yeah. That's good. Go with this. I'd honestly quite like a 2k. Big Mom's a wank. Yeah, let's just grab a Zeus. Zeus is a really good 2k, actually. That is very good. So we're going to do 4-7 for this. So we've got 2 Don for fun. This mandates the use of a doll. Then we'll get rid of one of them. Then we'll go... Deploy. Crash. Play you. Deploy. Crash. Play you. And then play you for fun. No effects on those, but like the game is now over. We've got 4 life. Yeah, you can honestly impact 1 all you like, bro. It's whatever. I guess you can get rid of the Perospero as well, but you can't get rid of this. We just Zeus this and win the game. I guess if this card is exactly Ripper, we don't need 10 at this point. We'll just grab a 1k. This is slightly better than the other one. Yeah, I'll take. It's no problem. Okay. And there's the game. I'm not gonna lie, man. This deck felt very, very powerful. We need to check some aggro matchups soon, but this is way more fun now as well. This is way more fun now. Let's move on. Well played to our opponent, though. If you're still enjoying this video, do consider leaving a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and you'll get more OP11 content in your feed.